Hi Nicole.
Hello.
Where are we going?
To Lady Dinah's Cat Emporium.
Yeah, we are.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nicole, what do you think the names of the cats are going to be? Like, pick 3 names.
Artemis.
Artemis,
Muffins.
Muffin.
And Roxy.
I was actually going to pick Muffin.
Bam.
Whoever thought spiral staircases were a good idea for a tube station as a knobhead?
I've got flowers and lots of hours to spend with you. So go and powder your cute little pussycat nose. Pussycat.
Let's go, babe.
After a successful crowdfunding campaign of just over £109,000, Lady Dinah opened its doors in Brick Lane in 2014. Hey, you ain't a cat, mate! Fuck off! This being the first cat cafe in the UK, taking its ideas from the popular Japanese cat cafe and giving it a British twist. At the time we visited, the cafe now has 13 feline residents, all of which are stray cats which are adopted by the cafe. I'm just going to pause here while I allow for this idiot to make a complete twat of himself. The ginger prick, I mean, not the cat. I'm outside Lady Dinah's Cat Emporium in Brick Lane to find out what their afternoon tea's like. I can't wait to get my mittens on some good food. Or will it be a catastrophe? Let's go inside. God, I hate you. Before entering the main part of the cafe, which is adorned with things that you can purchase, such as a cat sweater or cat playing cards, you are expected to follow a few rules, such as washing your hands. Yeah, I know, who does that, right? And no 12-year-olds are allowed to enter the building. But I suppose you could always chain them up and leave them outside. Once you've found a suitable bike lock to chain an unruly child, you are allowed to enter the cafe, a place filled with playing cards and top hats, friendly albeit slightly nervous looking staff, and our overlords and saviours, who are there for our protection. And if you're anything like me, who suffers from crippling depression and anxiety, then you can always check in with their in-house therapist. However, for me, when you head downstairs, that's when you get to see the real picture. From the massive tree in the middle of the room, don't worry though, it's not a real tree, it doesn't bark or anything. To the starlights, the rose blossom cushions, but my favourite thing, particularly if you like comic books, illustration or artwork, are these comic books that you can read at the table. All about the cats that live in the cafe and their adventures with members of staff. Fair play, because the illustration is very, very good. What's a cat doing in space? Bellend. All of which you can do while you wait for your tea. Oi Eduardo, where's the food for table 7? Wave if you love Boris Johnson.
Hey guys. Oh, hello. Okay, so I do have here already. Okay, let's see. Thank you.
Hi, buddy.
Every single day, and pizza once, and naughty
Hey
once.
guys, so
Look at that.
look at what you have in here. Yes, please. So basically you requested the gluten-free one, so you have mushroom quiche. The savories are hummus and tomato and cinema sticker with cucumber. The scones are gluten-free, gluten-free, strawberry and raspberry jam. The cupcake is orange polenta. You have pistachio loaf, chocolate and salted caramel brownie, vanilla macaron, and pistachio macaron.
Thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
How are you enjoying your tea?
I feel so British right now.
What?
I This is good tea.
Sometimes we do.
I just want to get at them cakes. Not gonna lie, I just want to smash at them cakes.
And now she's showing.
Whilst I did enjoy my tea and smashing into cakes, even though I'm a bit worried about that orange placenta cake, I couldn't help but feel slightly distracted by this woman with blue hair with a cat sat on her back. So the lady who was piggybacking the cat, she's basically goes around just to tell you all the cat's names and things about each cat, which I think is quite cool, because then while you're eating you can just be like, oi, what does Pebbles like to eat when he's out on a Tuesday? And she'll tell you. Whilst you're not allowed to pick up the cats or, steal them, there are toys that you can use to interact with them, such as a fishing rod so that they'll jump onto a chair or table. A brush, to brush them. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Encourage them to go and use the gym. It's got a little spinning wheel. Or running overhead on ledges, trees and bridges. But now it was my turn to have some fun and try and pet some cats, if they'd let me. Or more than likely they'll just ignore you because they're a fucking cat and you are a domesticated human. No. No. This one's a little bastard, he's just like me. He literally, if you go and pet this one, he just ducks his back and walks on.
He's just like, not today, Satan.
Look, watch, I'm gonna try it.
He's eating.
See that? Just from that little...
He's like water.
You can do. Hello. Bastard. These cats hate me. I'm not enjoying myself. So in the end up, I did what I normally do. Attack them while they're sleeping. With all the cats fast asleep and being total dicks about me petting them and that, it was time for us to say goodbye. See you later, mate. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye. So, what do I think of the cat cafe in general? Well, to be honest with you, it's good. It is good. If you like cats, and if you like cake, and if you like tea, and I like all three. That right. But, having said that, it can be a little bit pricey. At the end of the day, you are in Brick Lane. There's a lot of vintage shops, there's a lot of cake shops. It's kind of like leather cakes, or cakes made of leather, but not really. But if you are thinking about going, then I would suggest maybe going through Groupon or Voucher. You can get some decent deals on it. Maybe get something like a 2 for maybe £30 roughly. Otherwise it's about 50 quid, so you can get a really decent saving if you know where to look. But I would recommend it. So, see you later. Anyway guys, that's it from me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe and share. Do whatever you gotta do. I will leave a link for Lady Dinah's so you can go check them out for yourselves. I definitely think they are worth a visit. Take care guys, I'll see you real soon and I'll leave the final word with my missus. Say bye Nicole.
Bye bye.
Say bye Nicole.
Bye Nicole.
Say Nicole bye.
Nicole bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.